welcome everybody to this episode of the Askbonbon Show. I am your host, Bonnie Bruder, and we bring you real conversations that matter most and introduce you to the people and the tools to create you. So today we are doing a segment that is so much fun. It's on outer beauty. Most of our episodes are all about inner beauty and people that are, inspirational and going out and making a difference. But also the outer beauty is important too, because when you look good, you feel good. We've all heard that saying. And so today I'm going to introduce you to some incredibly talented people that are going to help you create your image and create the identity and the statement that you want to make in the world. When I first moved to New York, one of the most fun things that I discovered is that you can pretty much order anything. And so I was constantly on Seamless, I was constantly ordering groceries, but what I learned is you can also order people to come and do your hair and your makeup. So today I'm super excited to introduce everybody to somebody that has helped me out on a lot of the episodes. He's done my hair, my makeup, and he really knows what's on trend, what's hot. Robert Donato, welcome to today's show.
Hi, Bonnie. I'm excited to be here.
So tell us, what can having the right hairstyle do for you?
Having the right hairstyle is really important because not only are you making yourself look good, but you're really presenting the best you that you can be out to the entire world. It changes your energy. It changes the way that you subconsciously present yourself to people.
Okay.
People treat people that take care of themselves better, because it shows that you not only care about other things, but you care about yourself as well.
That's so true. I've been in management before, and I've had the task of interviewing people for jobs, and unfortunately, you make kind of an immediate assessment on somebody if they take a little extra time to put themselves together and, do a proper hairstyle or update it. If you meet someone that has kind of an outdated hairstyle, you kind of, unfortunately, make a connection in your head of, oh, this person must be this way.
And, all people do, take into account more than others, Everybody has that certain vanity factor and certain things that they look for, but everybody takes some type of impression off of when they first meet you. And as long as you're putting your best self forward, that's how you can always kind of expect that, whenever somebody looks at you, they're really getting the best that you can give them.
That is such great advice. Yeah, you want to be your best you. That's what we're all about, is creating you the best you possibly can.
Exactly. And it's doing it for you. That's the most important thing. A lot of people think that they have to have a certain hairstyle or a certain color for, a spouse or a certain job they have, where they feel that they have to wear a certain thing. But, do what you have to do, but still feel good about yourself, because that's the most important thing. You're the only person that has to live in your skin every single day. You're the only person that has to live with that hair, the way you do your makeup, the way your eyes look, the way your lips look. And as long as you're happy with it, other people will feel that in you.
Great advice. So, and you come to people's homes, is that right?
I do. I've worked in salons before, and I feel like a really good, intimate way to get to know my clients is to do their hair where they feel most comfortable. When you're in your house, you don't feel pressure by the environment around you that isn't yours.
Right.
You're in the environment that you created, that's your safe space. It's me entering your world, not you entering my world. And I'm able to get a lot better idea of, like the type of person you are.
Right.
You can always tell from the inside of people's homes, kind of the type of person they are, how somebody presents themselves outside their house is very different from the way they are when they're comfortable.
Yes, very, very true. That's great. So what are some of the trends that are up and coming, and color and cuts, and what's going on out there?
Right now, I think a lot of people are moving away. For years, everybody was all about let's add more hair to our heads, let's get extensions, we want it longer, we want more to play with, we want more to work with. Now, I'm seeing people go towards more more low maintenance things, more natural things.
Okay.
You know, even as far as right down to blowouts, you're seeing people request a lot less of the really voluminous, kind of what I call, you know, the Jersey blowout, the big bouncy curls, and you're seeing girls go for more relaxed, natural waves, you know, blunt, choppier ends. Especially, you know, you see it on like Carly Kloss with that blunt choppy bob that's become super popular.
Okay.
You know, it's really getting the popularity that the Rihanna bob, you know, the inverted A-line bob.
Yes.
We'd seen back in 2005, 2007. We're seeing that, but in a different way. But I definitely think shorter hair is really coming in.
Oh, good. I'm on trend. Okay.
Oh,
This
yes.
is great. I love it. I love it. So that is fantastic. And yeah, I would agree. It's. I mean, there's nothing better than simplicity. So I'm glad to hear that that's.
And you want to know
coming.
what? Not only that, I think it's really fun too that people, especially girls that wouldn't naturally associate it with being pretty, are now starting to experiment with more exotic colors, you know, like really beautiful emeralds and teals. You see people like Kylie Jenner doing really, really beautiful, beautiful colors in her hair, but still looking like a gorgeous young woman, you know?
Very nice.
Yep, still staying pretty, but being able to have an edge to it and still feel good about yourself.
Okay. Okay, good. And what about tips like hair products, you know, conditioners, shampoos? What kind of advice do you give people if
I
they're
think, again, people are really starting to go more towards lighter. I've seen a lot of my clients start to cut out conditioner altogether, trying to get more lighter, healthier feel to their hair. And they're starting to take care of their hair from an internal structure instead of just trying to add things onto it to smooth out problems that really need to be fixed from the inside out, you know? Taking better care of their hair, having treatments done to their hair to help protect the integrity of it. I think people are starting to move towards working behind the scenes to make their hair better. Just like people started doing with skin, you know? Doing things that aren't just taking a foundation and correcting things, but really going from the inside out and making it better. I think that's gonna allow people to use less product, you know, less styling aids, and be able to work more with their natural texture.
Okay. That's fantastic. And so what kind of insider tips do you have? You know, you've done a lot of hair. If I, you know, am sitting at home, it's a Friday night, and all of a sudden someone calls and say, hey, you want to go out and get a glass of wine? What can I do quickly to kind of spice it up? Or
you know what?
Tips
That's
and tricks?
actually, that's a really great thing, because, you know, people always associate updos with just going to, you know, the Met Gala, or, you know, going to really expensive, fancy cocktail parties. But updos are actually a really great way to quickly make your hair look neat and tidy, but, you know, fun and funky.
Okay.
You know, there's certain updos where you can take just the crown section here, do it in a ponytail, and leave these, and just do some nice twists back into it, and then wrap up the bun. And it's something simple and easy. You don't have to double mirror yourself, so you know you're trying to see behind what you're doing. And you know it's gonna look updated, it's gonna look trendy, but still something you can go out and feel like you don't look like, you know, you're running out your pajamas to the grocery store, you know?
Right. I knew when I got my headshots done, the amazing woman, we actually had her on the show. She's a cancer survivor, or warrior, as she likes to be called. And she was doing my headshots, and then she just pinned this tiny piece back with 2 bobby pins, and it completely transformed everything.
It is.
Now that's my favorite go-to. I was like, well,
I think
get the
it's
bobby
really
pins.
important to, you know, you can tuck your hair right behind your ears, and it gives you a nice smooth profile. You know, just little things that will, you know, you can take just a little bit of pomade and just smooth out your ends.
Okay.
You can do a quick ponytail and just take a little bit of hairspray on a tissue and just run it across your ends to keep the flyaways down. You know, just really, really simple things. And braids are becoming a huge trend.
Okay.
You know, pulling your hair to the side, doing cute little fishtail braids. It's a simple 2-strand braid, and you know, there's a lot of online tutorials. It's really an easy thing for girls to learn to just kind of have themselves a trendy little style that they can run out and do their day and be confident about themselves, not constantly worried, are people noticing that, I didn't do my hair today? Are they noticing that, I didn't take that little bit of time? And you think about it, when you're thinking about it, people see that in you.
Got it. Wow, those are some great little tips and tricks. Anything for short hair? Anything?
Short hair pins are your best friend,
Okay.
It's something where if you have short hair, you can kind of take little pieces and pin them back. And because the back's so raised short, you can kind of let that work with its natural texture.
Okay.
Add a little bit of, paste to make it kind of a texturizer, make it a little funky.
Okay.
You can work with that.
Fantastic. Well, great. So how can people find you if they want to learn more?
If people want to find me, they can contact me through my website, which is robertdonato.com, or they can email me directly at robertdonato.artist@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at that's_so_Robbie.
Okay,
Yep.
fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. It was great to come on.
Yeah, fantastic. And we will be right back with another guest that's going to give us some more beauty tips and tricks.